Magic 95.5, Columbus's best R&B. I'm Misty Jordan, and good Friday morning to you. I have in the studio with me, first of all, he's taking the stage tonight at the Ohio State Fair. Sound checks later on this afternoon, but I was like, let me go ahead and see what I can do. And get this man in the studio because y'all been calling asking for tickets. You can't wait for the concert. In the studio with me, Keith Sweat.
How you doing, baby? What's going on?
I am doing well. How are you?
Yeah, I can't complain. Just a little early and tired, but
I know. And you got a big show tonight.
Yeah. I'm with After 7, so we trying to put it down tonight in Ohio.
Yeah, it's going to be a good show. Everybody's excited to see you.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
And you said you don't know the last time you've actually been here in Columbus.
I'm not sure.
That means it's long overdue.
Yeah, maybe. I might have been here last week and wouldn't even remember. So I just travel so much. So I don't think it's been any time recent, but I'm here now. So
that's
it doesn't
right.
matter.
So you celebrated a birthday recently
Right.
and dropped an album on the same day
Right.
as your birthday. So that was like a gift to us.
Yeah.
It's called Dress to Impress.
Right.
How did you spend your birthday, Keith Sweat?
Well, I was actually in Vegas. I had a show in Vegas, so I spent my birthday in Vegas.
What'd you do?
Well,
I'm nosy.
I just hung with the fam and gambled a little bit and did the show I had to do, and that was about it. Nothing. I like spending my time with my kids, so that was a beautiful thing for me. I just enjoyed bringing my birthday in that way.
Congratulations to you and dropping the album.
Thank you.
And you have 4 children, right?
Right.
So who, of course, they love, saying, my dad's Keith Sweat. Is anybody kind of following along in your footsteps?
My son raps and the other one sings, and they in the studio trying to follow my footsteps. They're not as good as me, but no, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. No, they're doing their thing. I'm proud of them. Definitely proud of them.
That's phone lines are already ringing. People want to talk to Keith Sweat. So I want to ask you a little bit, of course, more about just you in general. What's the craziest place you've ever heard your music while you're out traveling the world?
Oh, Japan. Actually, because they don't speak English.
So you got in the car, or you went to a concert, performed there?
They were singing the songs, but they don't know a word of English. So they know the songs, but they don't know how to speak any English. So
that's crazy.
That was a little crazy for me, because if you try to speak to them in English, like, how you know my songs, but you can't even speak to me in English. But that was the craziest thing for me.
That's awesome. All right, your music has been baby making music for a long time, Keith Sweat. When was the last time somebody threw some panties on the stage?
Oh, that happens all the time.
And what do you do with them, sir?
I don't do anything with them. I leave them right there on the stage. I don't pick them up. I don't take them home. I'm good. I'm good.
That's crazy. And I think that's dope that they're still throwing panties on the stage.
Oh, yeah. I don't know where they're getting them from, but they throwing them, definitely.
If you were at a karaoke bar and they had a long list of Keith Sweat songs, which Keith Sweat song would you perform being you?
Well, the majority of people that do be at karaoke bars that perform songs, the number one song that people love to perform is Nobody. So
really?
Yeah, that's the one that every time I look on Instagram or see someone doing karaoke, that's the first one they go to.
I would do I Want Her.
Well, you might do it, but a lot of other people don't want to do Nobody.
In the studio with me, I have Keith Sweat. So speaking of baby making music along those lines, do you make love to your own music?
I've had back in the day.
Which song you picking?
I don't know, any one of them. Anyone that works. But I definitely have done that. I won't lie and say I haven't, but I definitely have used one of those Keith Sweat songs to do what I need to do. Or to have a woman say, yeah, let's do this. Something like that. It works, though.
In the studio with me, I have Keith Sweat. We're going to get into one more of your songs. Then we'll play your new song, your new album.
Right.
and then I'll let you get out of here. So don't go too far, okay?
Okay, baby.
In the studio with me, Keith Sweat, performing tonight at the Ohio State Fair.
Thank you.
Keith, we have a lady on Facebook Live, Dory Freeman. She said she's going to a concert tonight. It's her 49th birthday, so she's amped.
Okay. Thank you.
They're making comments. Evidently, a bunch of people have gone to your show before, and they're excited to come tonight.
Yes.
There's a lady, Melissa, said she saw you at Country Club Hills last week.
Yeah.
He's like,
I think I was there. They're leaving comments, so they're amped to see you tonight.
I think I was there. Yeah. I don't be remembering.
All right, so I'm going to play this one. We'll go back in, and then I'll play your new song, just the two of us. If you can intro that, and
Okay.
then I will let you get out and get some sleep. You can stay as long as you want, but I'm trying to be respectful of your time.
Okay.
Kind of, sort of.
You said I can go get some sleep. Huh?
Yeah. Because I don't want you
What
blaming
time
me
is this
later
show
on.
tonight? Do y'all know?
It's, I think that,
Is it 7:30
I
or
was thinking
8?
like 7 or 8 too.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, no, can you show me something?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna move this up. Just hit this here and move it up, right? Yeah, touch it. And let it hit me. Okay,
Where's
I'm
the
like,
show
okay,
at?
there you go. I got
Right.
it.
Touch it where you want it to land.
At the Ohio State Fairgrounds.
How big is that? If y'all don't mind me asking.
Celeste holds what about probably about 4 or 5,000. It's a good, yeah, it's a good size.
It's really, maybe more than that. It's a good size.
I'm estimating. I don't
Yeah.
remember, but it's a good size venue.
Yeah.
Is it
it's
in
a really good.
Is it in a?
It's indoor.
Oh, is that door?
Yeah.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
it's indoor.
Yep, they have floor seating, and then they have, it's actually like a upper seating. That's why I think there might be more than that.
Oh,
'cause they
someone
have
just said
floor.
10,000.
Oh, okay.
See, they know
I
more
thought it
than
was
us.
outdoors.
It's
No.
indoor.
The fair is outdoors, but this arena's inside.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
it's-
which is good.
It's very good. That changes
Because it's been
everything.
pretty hot here, so get the
Somebody
AC
lied to me.
pumping.
They said it was outdoors.
No, sir. And we'll go back in and
I mean, indoors is better for me because I like performing indoors better than I like performing outdoors. But
Why is that?
because that heat,
Yeah, okay. I was just asking. That's what I was thinking, but
that heat be like taking me
Rich, you got
down.
pictures? You got camera pictures? Okay.
We'll have to get one of both of you guys looking. So
Okay.
Yeah, that heat be taking me out of here.
it's been really hot here this summer, so
Really?
He's from Atlanta.
yeah.
My
It's-
boyfriend's from Atlanta too.
Really?
But humid. Humid,
But they're
humid,
from
humid.
Atlanta. That's what
Nah,
you're.
but I'm from New York
You're
originally.
technically, yeah. But you live.
Yes,
Yeah.
but I don't come outside. When that heat hit, I stay inside.
So how come you haven't gone back to the city? How come you stay in Atlanta?
I've contemplated it. I mean, but because my kids were raised in Atlanta, that's probably why.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
definitely, if I didn't have that, if I didn't have my kids, I probably would be back in New York. But and all their friends and everybody's in Atlanta, so
Yeah.
trying to take them away from that.
So do you have that that house that sometimes they have like the cool parent and everybody's at your house? Is that your house? So you're the house that everybody's like, let's go over to
Jordan and Jasmine house, I mean, and they friends. I'm like the cool parent.
what do they call you? Your friends, your kids' friends.
Mr. Sweat.
That's pretty
But
cool.
Mr. Sweat he's not Mr. Sweat because I joke with him, like I play around with him, I tease him, so it's like I'm not like
Mr.
yeah.
This morning. Just out of respect they say
Out of
that.
respect they say
Yeah.
that, yeah.
We're going in 10 seconds. Magic 95.5, Columbus's best R&B. I'm Misty Jordan in the studio with Keith Sweat, who is performing tonight at the Ohio State Fair. we were just talking about your children
Right.
and them obviously being a very important part of your life.
Yeah, definitely.
And your house is the cool house.
Yeah, that everybody comes through to hang out and, and do whatever. Make records, smoke hookah.
Do they really?
Yeah, I'll be like, man, can y'all put that mess out? But
And then-
before I knew what hookah was, I'd be like, yo, well, I know y'all ain't doing nothing crazy in my house. That's what they come and do what they do, and in a respectful way. So I'm the cool parent. For
Do they have? Are they yes sir and no sir?
if I want them to. They real. My kids, fortunately, well, but when they're around me, they don't do anything crazy. Now, when they're not around me, I don't know what they doing.
Right, because they're kids.
Because they're kids, and
Just like we were.
Yeah, but I wasn't a crazy kid. You know what I'm saying? But they're very respectful. I love them to death. They're very respectful. So I think I raised them well.
I read somewhere that your mother said that at a young age, you were out, singing to the girls, young, trying to impress them and romance the
Well,
ladies.
that's what my son does now. So
He get it from his
he got it
daddy.
honestly. He got his skills honestly, for real.
I also read that before you were an entertainer, that you worked on the New York Stock
Yeah,
Exchange.
I was on Wall Street.
So how did that happen? Walk me through that.
Well, I was, we all have to do certain things that we have to do before we actually, do the things we love to do. So, me being on Wall Street was the way I made my money, the way I paid my bills, the way I made my living, but my first love was actually music. So when I got a chance to do the music thing, and that hit, it was a no-brainer for me.
So what were you doing on Wall Street?
I was in commodities, gold, silver.
And for those like me who doesn't know what that means, what does that mean?
Metals, trading metals, trading metals and stuff like that back in the day. So,
Really?
yeah, Payne Weber, Prudential Bates. Yeah.
So do you still dibble and dabble, and do you follow? NASDAQ?
Not really, because the market is so crazy up and down, so I don't follow it like I used to follow it. Not at all. But, back in the day I did. I used to invest in it heavily, but not now.
So when you're just chilling, you're not on tour, and you're not spending time with your kids, how do you relax?
Oh, when I'm not on, I see that when I'm on tour, I see everything. So my relaxation is really just staying home, chilling. Because I'm always traveling. So it's like, to me it's like I travel more than most people, and I've seen more things than I've seen the things that most people would love to see. I've been to Japan, Germany, Paris, London, all those places.
Mhm.
So to me it's like when I'm off, it's like, okay, I've already seen that time after time. So, why go again when I'm probably go next year and have to go there again, So those places I've seen, so.
In the studio with me, I have Keith Sweat performing tonight at the Ohio State Fair. So for people who have never seen your show before, tell them what kind of treat they are in, because I've seen your show before. Let me tell you this. My mother took me to a Keith Sweat concert because she was a huge fan and I was a fan.
You gotta date me like
I'm
that.
not dating you.
You gotta take me back to like my mama took me.
Because we were both fans, right?
Right. Okay, but
So-
you said years ago. Didn't you say years ago?
Okay, yes.
How old were you then?
I
So
don't know.
you don't want to talk
Who's
about
counting?
it right there.
Don't let
see?
facts get in the way of a good story.
You want to date me, but you don't want to tell yours. See,
We're not going to let facts get in the way of a good story. So you were up on the stage, Keith Sweat, doing some of this.
Doing the Keith Sweat dance.
Grinding, pumping.
Oh,
And my
wow.
mom was like,
You should be watching that, right?
And I was like this, I should be
What tour was that? Girl? It might
like,
have been a triple threat tour.
maybe it was.
That was me, Johnny Gill, and BBD. I'm gonna see how. Was it that long ago?
No, it was a little long. It was longer.
Longer than that?
Uh-huh.
Get out of here! It couldn't have been longer than that because that was the second album tour.
It was long. It was longer than that.
What tour was that?
It was, and you were here in Columbus.
That must have been. You must be not remembering your time. Because that's when I was really. That's when I was really gyrating on the stage on that triple threat tour.
So when you were, I heard also that you actually your first album was after a breakup with a young lady,
Right.
and you were like, trying to get over the
Well,
relationship.
that was my therapy. You know, we
So
all
that's
have,
true.
yeah, that we all have to talk to people when we're going through something.
When you break up.
So, you know, I found out, you know, she cheated on me. You know, back in the day, I ain't crying, I ain't gonna beg.
I can't take you right
You
now.
know what I'm saying? She cheated on me, so I said, okay. So I went into therapy, but my therapy was going in the studio writing these records. And then when I finished therapy, I left her alone.
And so have you talked to her since then?
Nah, I left her alone.
Does she know that the album was about her? Because you've never named her.
Nah, I didn't have to name her.
You want to name her
It
now?
was therapeutic. It was therapeutic for me, not for her. So I didn't have to name her. Oh yeah, I'll name her now. It was Make It Last Forever. Don't Stop Your Love.
Don't do that.
How
That's
Deep
not
Is
her
Your
name.
Love?
Her mama did not name her
How
that.
How Deep Is Your Love? You know, so tell me it's me you want.
Her mama didn't name her that.
I wanna, you know, something just ain't right.
Okay.
It was all right and the wrong way to love somebody.
That's her name?
That was her name. That was all her names. So when that album hit, it was like, baby, I'm gone. Don't stop your love. You don't have to worry about none of that anymore. Right and the wrong way. Now you know they was a right and the wrong way, but you know that was her name. All those songs on that record was her name. That album was her name.
I was looking for a government name.
That was a government name. You can make all those government names.
In the studio with me, I have Keith Sweat performing tonight at the Ohio State Fair. Let's get into your new song,
Okay.
which is from your new album, Dressed to Impress.
Right.
This was with Takia Mason.
Right.
So I'm going to let you introduce it.
Well, this is the second single after Good Love from the Dress to Impress album. It's called Just the Two of Us with my girl Takia.
When you let your head down.
Boy, you know I want you.
All right, so we'll just wrap up here. We're done. Thank you so much.
No problem.
You're crazy. It's too early in the morning. You the one that said you were sleepy. Now you acting crazy.
I am, but sometimes that craziness come out of me.
That's funny.
I gotta wake up first until I get loose.
Now I can see why your house is a fun house. They're like, let's go over there. We're about to kick it. That makes sense. So after Seven's opening up
Right.
for you, so are you guys doing something also in addition to this, or did that just happen? Like, are they touring with you anyway?
No, I do. I'm always out on tour anyway. Some people, you know, sometimes like people just know people on my shows.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mean it like that. I don't mean it like that. But sometimes people are just like it. Normally, the agent will book me for a show, or whoever books me.
Yeah.
Then they'll tell me, and I have to write a review of who I want on my show, so they got to tell me who's on my show. And if I agree to it, it's cool.
Do you have cities that you are like this? I'm not trying to go to that city. Like, I don't really rock with them.
I have shows that I'm not. If somebody try to book me in with people on the show, I might say I'm not. I pass on the show.
Really? Why?
Because I don't get along with everybody.
Who don't you get along with?
I don't get along with everybody.
Can you see a theme here? I'm nosy. Like, come on. So
Yeah,
that's the common thing.
I know it's the common thing. It don't work for me.
Ah! I tried it.
Yeah, I know what happens. But I don't get along. I mean, you know, it's some people like I'm real cool with on stage. Some
Yeah.
people just. I mean, I'm more like this. If you got to respect me as a headliner. If you don't respect, you know, it's like if I do a show with Charlie Wilson, I respect him as a headliner. It don't matter how many hits I got.
Right.
If I do a show with Frankie,
Yeah.
respect him as a headliner. Ron Isley. So if I get sometimes these other acts, or some of these acts, they don't have the respect to know how to get on stage on time, get off the stage on time. They overextend their time, you know.
Ooh,
So it's
yeah.
kind of disrespectful to me as a headliner.
Right.
So I'm like,
They're
yo.
trying to go too hard.
No, I mean, I don't mind you going hard. Do your show. Do what you do. But do it in the time frame that you're supposed to do it in.
Right.
And get off the stage, you know.
Right.
And when I realized you don't do that and respect me as the headliner, then I feel like I don't need to have you on my show because I understand, you know, the package is, you know, a package is a good package when you're doing a show. But I like to make sure that, you know, when the fans are out there, you want the fans coming their time if you attack, you know, you don't extend the show because that makes the fans even more tired.
Oh,
You know,
I
and
see
then
what
you
you're
know
saying.
it's like by the
That's a
time
seasoned vet. You know what you're talking.
yeah, then by the time I come on, they tired because the energy is like, you know, they're changing over of all that. You know, it happens.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. That makes sense. We're gonna go in about 9 seconds here. That song was just the two of us, Magic 95.5, Columbus's best R&B. I'm Misty Jordan in the studio with Keith Sweat. He's performing tonight live at the Ohio State Fair. We are having ourselves a good time first thing in the morning.
Now that I done woke back up, woke up, not back up, but woke up.
Yeah, because I'm being a little nosy. He like, hold on, I gotta wake up because she's trying to be fast.
Yeah. I'm from Harlem, so
You catching me? You catching me?
I know what it is.
So, in terms of performing with some celebrities, do you find after Seven's opening up for your show tonight?
Right.
Do you find that men can be bigger divas or women bigger divas in terms of opening up for a show for you?
I've had an experience of both, the female divas and the male divas. I've had that experience, so you know. But if I'm a headliner, then I'm the biggest diva, so I control it. And so I'm like, if you go on stage and are very disrespectful to me being the opening act, then you know 9 times out of 10, it's going to be hard for you to do another show with me or be on the same stage that I'm on. So I mean, it's just like I was telling you, you know, earlier when I'm opening up for Charlie Wilson or Frankie Beverly or Mays or Ron Isley, which out of respect, because those are people that, and it doesn't matter how many hit records I have, and it don't matter how great or my show might be, you know, or whatever. I still have, if I get a certain time frame, I have to do what I have to do. I do it within that time frame and get off the stage because they're the headliners. It doesn't matter what the situation is. So if I don't get that same respect from other artists, you know, I just don't feel like I need to do shows with them. That's all. But I have some great people who, you know, I mean, like I've done shows with Genuine, who's a great artist that I love him on my shows. You know, Tank, you know, I mean, a lot of people just are very, very respectful. I mean, which are real dope artists to me, who I don't mind being on my shows at all. Or I don't mind them, you know, us doing shows together. Certain people, I won't name the people that I have a problem with, but you know, not that I'm scared.
You said that in advance because you knew I was gonna say who.
Nah. I mean, but I ain't no punk. But you know what I'm saying.
Let me find out if Sweat got paws.
I ain't got no punk, so it's not like I don't have a problem to mention. I just, you know, kind of leave it out there. You know.
Yeah. They know who they are.
Yeah, they know. I've said it before while I was at the show. So if I said at the show, I'm prosting before. Like,
Shots
you know,
fired.
Yeah, I've done that before. But you know, I'm older, more seasoned, and I don't need to do all that right now in my life. I'm cool.
In the studio with me, I have Keith Sweat performing live tonight at the Ohio State Fair. What do you have as your rider? You know, before you go and perform, you send off for things that you would like to have in your dressing room.
What I need, lobster, waitresses, waiters. Man, now let me stop lying. I don't need all that stuff.
Do you have like
I
white
know
candles, new toilet seats,
I know there's
red Skittles?
Nah, I don't do all that. I know there's y'all laughing, but I know there's people.
know.
Some people do that for real.
That's why I'm asking you what yours is.
Mine is like water, you know.
Do you drink?
Just a little hen.
Oh, okay. Now we get into the
Just
good
a
stuff.
little hen. And
That brown makes it go down.
I mean, I don't. It's like I just needed to open my throat a little bit. not. I don't get drunk. I don't get, you know, to the point where I can't do the show. So just because I'm putting this out on the radio, don't be saying I saying Keith he was drunk, because I know how y'all like to do that, make up stories, and it's not like that. Y'all just take it from. Yeah, using this, what I'm saying on the radio, just to say, oh, I seen him, he was drunk, and he had that hen. I know what he drank. No, I use the Hennessy just to open my throat. That's it. And,
all right.
You know, and I do my thing, you know, but I don't need a bunch of stuff in my dressing room. That's all, you know. I don't use it. When they put a lot of stuff in it anyway, it normally stays in there. Don't put no fried food in my dressing room. I'm not trying to eat all that, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Normally I can't eat before I go on stage anyway
Why?
because it clogs my my throat up and it doesn't feel good when I'm on the stage running around singing. It don't
What's your ritual before you take the stage?
tap dance?
Let me see.
No, you can't see it. I'm not getting ready to take the stage.
I tried it.
Nah, my ritual, I just drink my hand. I told you.
I mean, I didn't know if you had like some,
Nah, I don't be like, oh, I ain't doing none of that. I'm not doing it. I'm not.
What's wrong with you?
I'm not
Ain't
praying
talking
to
about
the.
sleep?
I'm not praying to the vocal God. No, all I'm doing is taking my ginger. No, I eat ginger, chew ginger on my ginger.
Okay.
Real ginger for real. Chew ginger. Drink water.
What's wrong with you? You came in here like
Have
I'm
a little-
sleepy.
have
Now
a
you acting
little-
crazy.
Have a little hen. Sometimes I take 5-hour energy.
Okay.
To just if I'm tired, just to
A little something.
just to hype me up. You know what I'm saying? So and that's about it.
Yeah.
And then that's it. I ain't gonna say no more.
I got you going now. I appreciate it.
That's it.
So you're still on tour sometimes with LSG.
Yeah, with Johnny.
Okay. Okay.
Nah,
So-
God rest Joe.
Absolutely.
God rest his soul.
Yes. So I read somewhere too, sometimes too, that Eddie will fill in. Is that true?
Depending on if we, I've done a show with the old days before where
Okay.
Eddie has come on stage.
Okay,
You know,
okay.
I've did a show with, Eddie. We have gone out and, it was Eddie's show and it was a Key Sweat Johnny Gill show and we might have did something together. as
Gotcha, but
Keith
not
Sweat.
actually touring.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No, that has never happened.
What celebrities do you hang out with when you're just in Atlanta, in New York, in LA? Key Sweat being Key Sweat. Who do you rock with?
None. Nobody.
Who do you go to a strip club with?
Nobody. Not no damn celebrity.
I caught you though. You go to strip club
Man, back in the day, I don't go. No, honestly, I don't.
because you
like-
live in Atlanta. That's like the rule of the
Who
land.
cares? I don't. You seen one, you see them all. I don't like them all. I'm not into all that. Honestly, I'm not. And I was always like that. Most of my fellas be like, "Oh, you want?" I said, "Man, for real, I don't want nothing I can't touch." I don't get. I mean, I don't. Put it like this. Get off on that. That don't do nothing for me.
Yeah.
Throwing my money like that don't make me feel good. Like, if I'm gonna throw my money, it's gonna be mine. Where I'm like, baby, let's go shopping. Let's
Yeah.
make it. Let me make it rain on you, and let's go shopping. And then I'm bringing her home, and I ain't trying to. I don't want nothing that about a ton of brothers, ton of sisters is looking at. I mean, I'm exclusive. I want it to be mine. I don't want 20, 30 people watching it. I'm not. It's like me. This is what it is. It's like me making love to my girl and have cameras watching. Watching. And I'm like, I can't even get off like that. I'm good. That's
Yeah.
all right. I'm good with the strip club. Not to say I don't go. I might go just to laugh and joke like I'm doing that. Like, look at her.
Now, do you have someone you're dating now?
I mean, I just broke up with my girl.
When?
Well, we just broke up. It was about 3 months ago. So.
What happened?
Come on, girl.
Oh, you know I'm nosy. I told you that's the thing.
I'm a workaholic, so she felt like I wasn't
Oh.
putting in that work, that time. Not that work, but that time.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
That's hard too, to maintain a career and maintain a relationship
yeah,
with
because
the balance.
if I was broke,
Oh, yeah,
she
'cause-
wouldn't want me.
And you seen that on Instagram. They say if you want a broke man, then he's gonna have a lot of time. If you have a busy man, you can't complain.
Right, and it's like you have to, I always tell women like this, you can't be quiet about the things you want. You can't wait. See, women y'all are very emotional creatures.
Yes.
Very emotional.
Yes.
And y'all wait till things build up inside of you before
You
you
say something.
say something. You can't let things get to a boiling point, and then like, now I'm done because you held it all inside. You have to say what you mean and say what you want. Don't just say I'm not happy, because y'all will just say I'm not happy and won't express why you're not happy.
You know why we do that?
Why?
Because we expect a man to kind of figure it out or to ask us,
But that's crazy.
like, why aren't you happy? I know. I'm telling you.
That's the craziest thing I ever heard of
I
in my
agree
life.
with you, but I'm telling you, that's what
Like
we do.
we
So
ain't
if I
got no
tell-
crystal. We don't have a crystal ball.
No,
so,
you're right. But if
so,
I say I'm not happy,
so
then
what
Keith
if I
Sweat,
said
I
to
need
you,
to be like,
what?
what's
Okay,
wrong?
okay. Well, if you say what's wrong and you too emotional or to have gotten to a point where you can't really express
Communicate it,
communicate it. See, that's the problem. Y'all don't know how to communicate.
Hold on, y'all
Not
don't know.
all.
No,
Not
y'all don't know
all-
how to ask questions
no,
and say.
No, not all women, but you know, that's why they say communication is key.
It is.
Because if you get to a point where now I'm fed up, and then you say, well, you should have known this is what
You didn't see any signs. Come on, Keith Sweat.
Hold up. But no, but if you're working, and you're putting in that work, you know, see,
you
let
were
me
just- you
let me
didn't
say
see
that.
it.
Let me say, most men, you know, like I said, my point of a woman wanting to do things, why y'all can't? You can make initiative to do things as well.
You're right.
If you feel like your man is not doing things, why can't you say, baby, I made a trip or I planned this trip for us at this point, so you better not be doing anything else because I made plans for us to go X, Y, Z.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, what's wrong with y'all doing that? Why does it have to be the man? It's like if you want to, like going to dinner, why can't you make reservations and say, boom, 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 I made reservations at this restaurant, let's go to dinner, you know, we have reservations. I mean, it's like, it's a two-way street.
It is a two-way street, and I think you're right. It does have to be both people, you know, putting in effort for the relationship. But I do think that ladies still want to feel like a lady. We want to feel like you're courting us. We want to feel like you're making time for us, like you're making time for your career or whatever else.
Okay, when you do those things, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, okay, but see, a man feels like, okay, he has to always stay on top of the game. It's just like you being an independent woman or you being a woman and you working your own radio,
Yeah.
point blank. Right? You always feel like you got to outdo yourself every day.
Yeah.
You always feel like I got to make
That's
myself
true.
better. I got to make
Yeah.
myself. Well, that's no different from a man. A man feels like I got to make myself better every day, every day. Because a woman, after a while, one might say, man, you're not trying to do anything else to improve yourself. No different than a woman who's, you know, wants to improve herself. Well, you know, you can't be mad at that, you know, because most people want instant gratification.
Yeah.
Instant gratification.
Yeah, that's true.
They don't never think about 3-4 years down the line. They want instant gratification. They only thinking about now.
How long did y'all date?
4 years.
And it's just over like that?
Yeah, but she crazy. But anyway.
Come on, Keith Sweat.
But
Come
anyway,
on,
anyway, I'm just saying instant gratification is not good, you know, because 4 years down the line, you're going to be wishing, because sometimes we all think the grass will green on the other side
That's
until we
true.
get to the other side.
Most
and be-
people do that, though. Guys
mo-
do it and
mo-
girls.
yeah, and then when you say, dag, this ain't
That's true.
no better or less than what I had.
Because let me tell you something. Single in these streets is not what's popping.
Right.
Because you can think that, you know, like, okay, now I can focus on my career. Well, coming home every day and, you know, if you think you're lonely
and then you
now.
can focus on, and then it's always somebody else in your ear talking about, baby, I can do this, baby, I can do
Oh,
that.
for
baby."
sure.
And then when the shoe's on the other foot, it's like it's just when the smoke clears, you be like, hold up, wait a minute, you said this and this and this, and it's not at all the same. I know what I am. I know what I'm about. So when, you know, if it's somebody else or something else or whatever,
Is there any opportunity for a get back?
I don't know.
4 years is a long time to just let that go.
Nah, it ain't no get back right now because when
I can't stand you
because
right
my
now.
attitude is like when you want to get back, I might not want to get back. You know what I'm saying? It's
You gonna
like,
start all over again?
hey, you know, life goes on. You know, but you understand what I'm saying? It's kind of like, but it's amazing because see what happens. This is what. And women, if I'm lying, ring these phones.
These phones are going nuts right now, by the way. You didn't piss somebody
You know,
off.
I didn't piss nobody up. I'm being real, ladies. I mean, let me ask you a question, right? 9 times out of 10, you know, as long as a man chase, when a woman's fed up, as long as a man chase them, because y'all like to feel like y'all got that control. Y'all like that.
I mean, sometimes.
Well, no,
or
not
whatever.
sometimes.
I
Y'all
mean,
don't. Women
sometimes.
love to have that control. So as long as that man is chasing, y'all gonna make nah. As soon as he stop, That's when y'all start coming back around and like, oh, he ain't chasing me no more.
Because women have egos too, and we want to feel like, we want to feel like you're coming after us.
Nah, but
we
not
do
too
wanna
long.
feel like
Like,
that.
y'all, as long as the man keep coming, y'all keep
Running.
running. As soon as he stop,
You like this? Why don't you
because
like me no more?
I've had that happen a lot of times where it's, okay, I'm not calling no more. I'm not doing none of that. And then all of a sudden, phone ring. Hey, what you been doing? What
Where you
been?
been?
Hey, I just called to say good morning.
You're being petty now.
You know what that you know what that's about. I just called to say good morning. What have you been doing with yourself? Like, oh, that's when the comeback, because once I'm focused, I'm done with that and moved on.
Yeah.
That's when it all happens. But hey, life goes on. Like I
Keith
said.
Sweat is in the studio dropping knowledge before his concert tonight.
Nah, I just don't want you. Don't come out. Ladies, don't come booing me tonight.
No, they're not gonna come booing you. Here's the thing. I bet you some people gonna go in there, have some drinks, and they might mess around and drunk dial somebody tonight, getting their feelings.
Okay.
You drunk. You've never made a drunk dial before, a drunk text. I cannot
I
take
make
you.
them. I make them all the time.
Me too.
I get on the phone and then I say, "Damn, why I make that text? Why I do that?" I said,
You wake up in the morning like, somebody please take my phone when I had too much.
That wasn't the right text to make. I've had people make that text to me. This girl told me.
too.
This girl told me, what, a week and a half ago. She said, "Oh, I was feeling one of my old,
Oh, jump off.
nah.
Okay, old girls. Okay, sorry.
Yeah,
Old ladies.
old,
Lady
acquaintances,
Okay.
whatever. I need to make sure I put it in the proper form so it don't sound crazy.
Okay.
Anyway, called me and said, "Oh, I called you last night, but I sent the text. I didn't put send on the text because I was feeling a certain way, and I'm glad it didn't go through." I said, "What did you say?" "I can't tell you because, well, I already knew what she meant. She wanted
know
to
what she
come
wanted.
get some of this, make it last forever."
What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? She wanted to come get some of this,
Make it last forever. And how deep is your love?
Oh.
Now she twisted.
And then, so, and so she stayed there, and I was like, "Oh, okay, cool. I'm glad it didn't go through either, baby." So, I didn't want you to feel a certain kind of way about yourself tomorrow.
You know what's gonna happen? She gonna get drunk and she gonna send it next
She
time.
told me she coming to Atlanta this weekend thinking she could hit. No, but I'm not really, I don't do that. I'm not, if I don't get over something with something.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I don't, because that's not fair.
That's true.
to
Because
that
you
woman.
use somebody else.
Yeah, I don't get
To
over
help you.
something with something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
you go through your whole process.
yeah, because you might start falling in love with me, and then I'm doing the same thing to you that is being done. So you gotta like get over it on your own. You
Good
know what I'm
karma.
saying? Yeah, because
You got these phone lines going
because
crazy.
you're gonna reap what you sow, babe. Like yeah. If you
You came in here like Misty, make it fast.
you're
And now
gonna reap what you sow. You know what I'm saying? Because now I need these single ladies out there tonight.
I know that's right. Single ladies, listen up right now. Turn your
if
radio
you
up.
single and you need a good love,
I can't stand you. I can't stand you. Let me tell you something.
And
Though.
there's-
Columbus has pretty women.
no work to. Well, I'm gonna see that tonight. I hope.
Columbus has pretty women.
Hold up, no work today. We're taking off our love. If anybody asks you why you're not coming in, tell them that you sick in love with me. All right.
It's Keith Sweat National Holiday in Columbus. Turn up.
When you bite your bottom lip, it just tells me that you're doing that thing that I like. When I ask you after the night, whose is this? You tell me that is mine. Hold me tight.
Keith Sweat in the studio tonight at the Ohio State Fair. I'm coming to your show. I cannot wait to see you perform tonight. You are crazy. Thank you so much for coming in here.
Thank you, man.
And what can people expect besides ladies bite your lips tonight? What else can they expect tonight from your show?
I told you they gonna get some of this make it last. Y'all playing. Y'all think I'm joking. Y'all think I'm playing now. So, you know, it is what it is. But we going to see. Now, you know, don't. I'm getting ready to do a tour called Leave Your Man at Home tour. That means instead of the single lady tour, it's going to be Leave Your Man at Home tour. Because I'm looking for some things.
You heard it here first. Keith Sweat, Leave Your Man at Home tour coming soon to a arena near you.
Fellas, don't get mad at me. I'm just joking, fellas. I'm just joking, fellas. Y'all take things too personal. I'm just joking. Don't get mad at me coming looking for me at the show.
You about to make me my fake eyelashes fall off in here.
Don't worry about it, but you know that'll be happening. When I asked the lady, see, this is what happens in my concert. I said, lady, stand up, lady, stand up. Like, and you got some that don't want to stand up because they with their man. And I'm like, you come. They be looking at their man like, is it all right for
Can
me
I
to stand
stand
up?
up?
Like if you got an insecure man, lady, you know, son just ain't right. You know what I'm saying? You should be able to stand up at my show. Come on now. Nah, I'm just joking. Fellas, I love y'all, man. You know, I'm just, you know, I beg so y'all ain't got to beg, fellas. Y'all know that. So
You're bringing them to the party.
yeah,
They get the home
I
on
make
seal the
sure
deal.
that the ladies, you know, get what they need. Cause you know, like you said, we don't normally say what we feel or mean.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, and then we.
Chris reacting.
And then when we say what we feel, I mean, y'all look at us like we punks. Like, oh, I know you saying the wrong thing now. No, but, you know. So fellas, I say what you
really wanna
say, but don't look like no punk. So you can just take it home after that and say, you heard what Keith Sweat said. That's how I feel.
Keith Sweat tonight at the Ohio State Fair. Thank you so much for coming in this morning. I appreciate it. You're crazy. You may as well stay for my whole shift now. You in here. I'm going to get to some more Keith Sweat music. Thank you, Keith Sweat.
All right, baby.
What's wrong with you?